somebody told me that you drove all the way down from West Hartford so you could be here with your future constituents.
Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't miss this for the world. This is so important. Sorry, let me just put this paper away here. You know, driving down for an hour, the roads were empty, and I was saying to myself, what's going on in Bridgeport with all this, and what really affects it? And then I thought about the campaign for, if you see something, say something. And until they straighten this mess out, I tell all the residents of Bridgeport, if you see something, don't say anything. Because what's happening is it's undermining public trust between the police and the public. Especially in inner cities like Hartford, Bridgeport, New Haven, where crime is much higher than anywhere else in the state. They need to be close to the police officers. And what happened in both these cases with the officer and the private citizen are accidents. And I also thought, when I was driving down a little deeper, because I carry a gun, and the policy of keeping a bullet in the chamber for the police officers. I don't know the details, but I'm pretty sure there was a bullet in the chamber when the gun was handed. I don't carry a bullet in the chamber of my gun. The safety's on, but there was no bullet. I keep my magazine, and I don't want, and for one reason, you have that extra time if you ever needed to use your gun as a citizen or an officer to think about what's happened in the situation, and if the gun is ever taken, there's no bullet in the chamber for someone to turn it on you. The police standards evidently aren't that way, but it's something to consider. Both are unfortunate accidents. Politicizing this really means letting the public get involved with knowing that there's someone that sees there's a double standard. And I called for the arrest of the officer on Facebook, which is when I got a call from the news media. And although we all don't want that to happen, say something. You can't let the public know that it's okay for him to have an accident in a bagel shop in a public place, 28-year veteran, and then the homeowner in his privacy of his home has the problem. There's no such thing as mitigating circumstances. These are accidents, and it's a double standard. It's hypocrisy, and public trust is definitely eroded, and the good name of the city and the honor of the city of Bridgeport is in jeopardy. So anyway, that's my 2 cents right here, but we braved the weather, and welcome to Bridgeport.
I just asked that everybody not keep the sidewalk. Absolutely. Okay, keep moving, and just allow people if they have to get in. That's all.
We were just inside, sir. We're asking there's some type of ordinance for Bullhorn. He went inside and he said he was going to go check it out, but he also asked us if we had a permit to be out here. It's our First Amendment to be out here. Last time we were out here, we were questioned on whether or not we needed a permit. Yeah. So that's right now being questioned inside.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother you with that today. Okay, just make sure you keep moving, and you guys will be all set.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you guys.
Appreciate it. Freeze all the way.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All this snow.
Can I ask you a question? I'm Joe Visconti, the governor.
Hi, sir. How
I'd
are
like to know the policy of the police. I'm not detailed. I carry a gun, but I'm not carrying today. Do you all keep a bullet in the chamber in your guns right now?
It's always chambered. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have a bullet in the chamber. Yes. Do you think personally, maybe you can't answer because
I can't answer personally.
But don't you think it's smarter not to have a bullet in the chamber? Gives you a little more time?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about the Bridgeport police policy.
It may be statewide policy, but I think everyone should start looking at that. I don't keep a bullet in the chamber. Okay. It gives you the extra time if you ever needed to use the gun to think twice. And if the gun is ever taken from you, the person can't turn on these quick and train. So I don't know how they developed it, but it'd be interesting to look into. We're going to do that. Just see what goes on.
When are you running for governor?
In the state of Connecticut.
Really? When?
This year.
This year, huh?
Yeah. He declared.
How's things, sir?
Got the cowboy hat on because of the snow.
Excellent.
But anyway, so we're this is for us. I'm here politically because I just think it's something where if you see something, say something. And right now, people may not say something if they think there's a double standard, and they're both accidents and they're mistakes. That's all they really are. But can address it better than what's been done.
Yeah, and this is Mr. Kemper. He's
I'm Bill Kemper. I'm
department
the spokesperson.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I just wanted to stop out and check in on you guys.
Yeah, we're here. We braved the storm. We lost a lot of the troops, but
I understand.
Basically, for me, because I'll be campaigning heavily here. I've been in Hartford already. Campaigning becomes that if you see something, say something, and I think the public may not be inclined to say something if they think the police have a double standard.
No, believe me, I completely understand.
Again, the officer that shot himself, that's a tragedy. Nobody really wants to see him arrested, but nobody wants to see the citizen that had a permit. I don't know all the details, but
in any case.
In any case, it's an accident.
In every case that we're talking about, we look at the circumstances of each case individually. And
the good name of Bridgeport, the honor of the city, all that has to, especially with the problems we had in our life. We're Republicans, but the problems we had, the ballot and the authority, and maybe votes are being stolen. All of it is government, Bridgeport government. So the real issue for Bridgeport is to get itself. It's not on our back, but it's right. They're right. And so anyway, we just think that it's better for you guys too. I'm pro. I was a West Hartford counselor, and I'm pro police. So this is not about the police, you guys. It's more the issue of the double standard, and especially the inner cities. That's what we're really concerned about.
Joe is probably the front runner for Republican candidate for governor right now.
Well, you'll hear more about it, but it's not really about that as much as just to make the statement. Okay. You guys do a great job. I don't know how you deal with it. All right, West Hartford, we're on the border. We have a town border in Hartford. We have come across. We had gunfire in West Hartford Center where I live a couple weeks ago. So it's it's illegal, all that. In this case, these are legal people that had an accident. So
I would just say, look, I hope that you can feel confident, and you're here to express concern, is that each case has to be judged individually, and in this circumstance with the officer, the state police are investigating it.
Yeah. Well, why 42 days?
The state police are investigating it.
But 42 days when the young fellow was arrested immediately.
Well, how long should it take? Like,
if you see it, if I was a policeman at that bagel shop and I saw what happened, if I was just a citizen there, I saw what happened. To me, it's plain as day. Discharging a weapon is an offense. Why 42 days?
Well, I understand where you're coming from, but you have to look at each case individually, all the circumstances involved with it.
But what are the likelihood of a police officer is going to be arrested, really? Come on, think about it. And I'm not saying he should, but really, it was an accident. He probably, 28 veteran. We've all been there. You clean your gun, you make sure everything's taken, you get the magazines out, but it happens. So, and it happened in a citizen's case. So this is these are legal, everything's legal, but these are accidents. And so neither should have been arrested, but, I think he should probably have been taken off duty and kept until the investigation's over. I don't know, that's probably all union contracts, and I think he's working the desk or something right now.
Yeah, he's on administrative status as we speak.
Well, anyway, hey, thank you for your communications. We'll be down here a lot of campaign. We'll come see you guys. We got trailers. We got a lot of people. We do a lot of street work with citizens in the street.
Sure. On this snowy day, if you just do us all a favor and make sure people need to get by.
There's only a few of us.
No, I understand.
The weather shut off the statewide push. But thank you very much.
Okay, guys.
Thanks for all your work.
Yeah, thanks for your cooperation.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you got it.
So, how you doing? Great. Nice seeing you. Good seeing you.